Good morning, children. This is part 2 of the chapter Marketing and Sales. In this video, we are going to start with the functions of marketing and sales department. As you can see, a chart is there which shows the functions of marketing and sales department. The functions are marketing research, product planning and development, pricing, promotion, selling, and distribution. So let us discuss these functions in detail. Let us start with the first function, which is marketing research. As you can see, it involves collection, analysis, and interpretation of marketing information so as to find answers to various problems in accounting, such as type of goods and services wanted by customers, the time at which they want them, the quantity they want, the prices they are willing to pay, etc. So basically, in marketing research, what do the producers or the sellers do? They collect various information from the market, from the surveys, from the publications, etc., which involves the analysis of the so collected information, and they tend to collect these information to find out the answers which they need to the questions like what are the type of the goods the customers are wanting, what is the quantity they want, what is the quality they want, how much the price they are willing to pay, what do they expect as after sales services, what kind of delivery they want, what kind of attraction packaging they want, what kind of information additionally they require, etc. So finding information to answer these type of question, collecting the data, analyzing them, interpreting them is a part which is known as marketing research. The second function of marketing and sales department is product planning and development. So it involves the generation of ideas for new products, analysis and screening of ideas, test marketing of new products, etc. The physical product is designed and produced by the production department, but the desired features of the product are decided by the marketing department. It also involves decisions about the package, the brand name, and the label of the product. So the second feature or the function we can say, or the objective also we can use it as, is the product planning and development. Under this function, the marketing and sales department, they plan out the idea as to which type of product is to be produced, what will be the features of the new product. They plan it, they discover the idea, they analyze, and they also do the test marketing to see, to analyze the impact of the product so produced. So it is said that physically, no doubt the product is produced by the production department, but ultimately what features will be there in that product depends on the needs and preferences of the customers, which is found out by the marketing and sales department. So it is said that the physical product is produced by production department, but the desired features to be present in that particular product is decided by the marketing department on the basis of the choices, preferences of the customers. And it is the marketing and sales department which decides about the packaging, the brand name, and the label of the product so that the customers can be attracted and they can be satisfied. The third function of marketing and sales department is pricing. It involves decisions about the list price of the product. List price is the maximum retail price which is printed. Discounts, if any, to be allowed on the list price. A sound pricing policy should be attractive to the customers and at the same time ensure a reasonable profit to the seller. Another function of marketing and sales department is to decide the prices of the product. How much prices should be set in order to sell the product? What should be the price printed on the label? and what should be the discount, if any, has to be given to the customer. And while fixing such prices, the marketing and sales department has to look after it, that the prices should be such that the customers are attracted, they don't find it expensive, and at the same time the seller also earns a reasonable amount of profit. Another function of marketing and sales department is promotion. Promotion means promoting the goods and attracting more and more customers and increasing the sales volume. So promotion, it is the process of informing the prospective buyers, means those who are not actually buying your products but they tend to buy or they may buy your products, about goods and services and stimulating them to purchase them. Advertising, salesmanship, sales promotion, and publicity techniques are used for promotion. So, another function of marketing and sales department is to analyze who are the prospective buyers who can become your actual buyers, who can actually pay for your products, attracting them, convincing them, stimulating them, convincing them to purchase your products or to take your services. And this promotion can be done either through advertising, as you know, we see the advertising on television, radio, then internet, etc., or salesmanship. Salesmanship is personal selling. That means here the one person visits the customers, door to door selling, etc. Then sales promotion, by giving them offers, giving them coupons, giving them buy one get one free, such kind of offers, or organizing exhibitions or prize contests, etc. And publicity techniques. Publicity means we are highlighting some kind of celebrity we are taking and organizing a seminar or something like that. So these techniques are used for promotion. Another very important feature or function, or we can call it as objective, of marketing and sales department is selling. And in part 1 we have already discussed the meaning of selling. Selling is the heart of marketing, obviously, because why are we doing marketing research? Why are we planning the product and developing it? Why are we setting the prices? Why are we promoting the products? So that the customers get attracted, we are able to satisfy the customer, and ultimately we are able to sell them the particular goods or service so that we can earn profit. So therefore selling is the heart of marketing, because the purpose of all marketing efforts is to sell a product or service. Selling is the process of finding the customers, as we have discussed earlier, convincing them to buy the goods, transferring the ownership of goods, and collection of payment. If we do not do the selling part, rest of the functions are just waste. So selling is the heart of marketing, and it involves finding the customers, convincing them to buy our goods, giving them the ownership, and collecting payment from them. Then another feature of marketing and sales department is distribution. Distribution involves choice of channel of distribution and physical distribution of goods. Means how the goods will be transferred or transported or distributed from the producers, sellers to the customers. Which mode of transportation should be used? Roadways, railways, waterways, etc. Or which channel should be used? Whether it should be directly sold from the producer to the consumers, or it should be sold from producers to wholesalers, then retailers, then consumers, or it should be sold from producers to retailers, then consumers, so on. So the decision needs to be made. Choice of distribution channel means deciding whether the firm will directly sell its products or will engage middlemen for this purpose. So it depends on the products or the sellers that as which type of channel of distribution they want. Whether they want to sell it directly to the consumers, or they want to engage middlemen in between, like wholesalers, they want to involve, or retailers, or the agents, etc. Direct distribution can be done through door to door selling, telemarketing, etc. If the producers or the sellers directly want to sell the goods to the consumers without any middlemen, then they can do it by door to door selling, means through salesmen. They can visit each and every place, each and every consumers, and they can convince them to buy the goods. Or telemarketing, they can ring up the customers and inform them about the products, and they can strike a deal. In case of indirect distribution, agents, distributors, wholesalers, and retailers are employed to sell the goods. So if the sellers do not want to sell directly to the consumers, so they can involve the middlemen. They can sell the goods to agents, agents can sell the goods to wholesaler, wholesaler can sell the goods to retailer, and the retailer can sell the good finally to the consumers. Physical distribution involves storage and transportation of goods from factory or godown to dealers. And when we are physically transferring the goods, that means from one place to another place. Let's say for example, your commercial studies books are published in, let's say, Delhi. So for transporting the books from Delhi to Allahabad, it requires, let's say, a truck or railways or anything, any mode of transportation, to transport it from there to here. And unless and until you, till the time you buy it, it needs to be kept properly, safely in a storehouse, in a warehouse, so as to keep it safe. So physical distribution involves storage and transportation of goods from factory godown to dealers. So these were the functions of marketing and sales department. Whether you are asked to write the functions of marketing and sales department, or the features, or the objectives, or the importance, by any name it may be asked to you, you are required to explain these 6 points. This is the assignment you need to do in your register on the basis of topics which we have discussed here. You have to answer the following questions in your register. Question number 1. Explain in detail the various functions of marketing and sales department. The 6 functions which we have discussed, you have to explain these 6 functions in your copies as an answer to this question. What are those 6 functions? The 6 functions are marketing and research, product planning and development, pricing, selling, distribution, and promotion. You have to explain it in detail. Then question number 2 is a short question. What is marketing research? So in this you have to write the meaning which we have discussed of marketing research. That is, marketing research is an activity whereby the various questions are answered. It involves the collection and interpretation and analysis of various information gathered from different sources, whether publishers, publications, then your surveys, then government infos, etc., to find out the answers to the questions like what type of commodities or the products or services the customers want, how much is the amount they are ready to pay for it, what is the after sale service they want, the quality which they want, the quantity which they want, the time at which they want the product, etc. So you can write these functions and these meaning in your own words. Go through the video once again, children, part 1 as well as part 2, and do the written work in your register, and also learn the question and answers. Thank you, children.